Okay, so this is video number 2. Well, I wanted to put it together, but it's all right. Okay, have you ever pretty much sit back and wondered, like, what are you doing in life, or like where your life is going, or hey, high school pretty much didn't help me at all. That's where my mind is at right now, while I'm pulling into where I live at. I am pretty much at a point in my life where, like, I wish high school would have went just a little bit different, or they had better classes. And I know for a fact a lot of people feel this way, because I get it. We're supposed to learn math, English, science, history. Not once did I ever use it besides math and counting money. Okay? Not once did I need to, let's see, know, what else? Let's see, I'm trying to think what I learned in high school. Bear with me, I've been graduated for almost 10 years now. My main thing that I remember in high school, besides the 3 lunches that we had, and I pretty much went to all of them, sorry, was the friends we made, the organizations that I were in. Shout out to my mentor from back in high school. Trust me, we still are connected, so I thank you so much for everything you taught me, from DECA to SAD to FBLA, everything. But I just wish, because the young kids, this is mainly to the parents of high school children, keep an eye on them, okay? Because I went to my old high school, just, road past, and I remember, because I'm an Uber driver, I remember picking up a high school person, and they, sat in my back seat, and they asked me, they was like, hey, you got a lighter? And I was just like, excuse me? I looked back at them, I was like, I just picked you up from high school, what are you smoking? And they were just like, a blunt. I was like, a blunt? Okay, well, don't, smoke that in here, by all means. I wanted to whip their little, what? I'm going to say their ass. Because it's not the fact of, like, where has this generation gone? Because I don't know. I honestly do not know where this generation has gone. And it's very, very sad. And it's just like, I don't know if it's the high schools that are failing them, the teachers that are failing them, or, everybody says it starts at home. Because I know a lot of good parents. But it's the fact that the minute your child walks out that door, who knows what's going on. And I know once I had watched that show, 13 Reasons Why, I cried. Because who I wanted to call, my nieces and nephews and my cousins and everything, like, hey, let's talk to our kids. Let's, have a huge cookout and let's see what's going on. But it's like, at what age will sorry, it's a little chilly in my car. At what age will enough is enough? I need to focus on my children. And I need to figure out and pinpoint what's going on before it's too late. Because if I turn on the TV one more time and see another, not just African American, not just Dominican, Puerto Rican, any child of God, whether the age is from 7 to 18, 7 to 21, regardless, every time I turn on the TV, another one is dead. Whether it's from gun violence, whether it's from being left in the car, being, left at home, accidentally getting in mommy and daddy's lockbox. It has to stop. It has to stop. And that's why I'm trying to figure out where in this generation, where we went wrong. Because everything now is electronics. Everything, that's why I'm, on my phone. Everything, and I have to get my message out before, hopefully someone out there is listening and will know, like, hey, she's right. Because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one out here that feels this way. That I look at these girls that went to prom this past, prom season, and it's like they're dressed like they're for the Oscars or for the BET Awards or for anything that doesn't have to deal with high school. When I was in high school, you better cover up, because if not, you're out back. You're not getting in the door. I remember when I was in Job Corps, we had a day where everybody had to literally, because everybody lived together on in the same building. It was a girls' dorm. They had to walk down in their prom dress and show us, and turn around and show us everything. That way, like, not everything like body wise, everything like if there's a split, if there's too much cleavage, if there's too much back, because if not, you didn't wear it. And now it's just, the girls, I guess, is keeping up with the times, I guess. Or I'm not really sure. And that's what I want to try to understand, what happened from 2000 to, matter of fact, from 2008, 2009, 2010 on down. It's like a huge gap from what I knew, what I thought was right, to now. And I'm just like, okay, is it because the parents are younger? Is it because parents, let their kids do whatever? And I don't want to blame the parents, not at all, because I'm a parent. I just want to understand, like, is it the high schools? What is really going on? I see teachers fighting students now. I see, and it's all on Facebook, all of it. Everything now is social media. The minute they post it, hey, it has 3 million views. And these are the videos that don't need to have 3 million views. And it's just because people keep tagging, liking, and sharing. And it has to stop. We are a body of one. We are all God's creatures. We are all in this same world, whether we're black, blue, purple, it doesn't matter what color, white, brown, it doesn't matter. We are all here for the same reason. And I just don't want to raise my son in this generation where he's attached to this phone. His phone used to be my phone. If I can find it, I'll show you. Okay. This phone is my son's little, play phone. And a lot of people, oh my God, why do you let him have a phone? First of all, he only watches PBS Kids, and it's not that Peppa Pig show either. He watches Blue's Clues and Barney and stuff like that. But I need to know that the world is going to get better somehow, some way. Whether it's me making these videos, and I know I'm doing my part, because I know for a fact this world is not doomed. I don't care what people say, oh my God, this world is going to hell. No, it's not. Because we are still making it. We are still going to work. We're still going to school. And that's my main thing. As a young adult, and I see all these other young adults, on welfare, on, doing their thing in the street and everything. It's fine. Hey, I don't knock anybody at all. My main thing is we got to do better, okay? We have to do better. And I want everyone to hear me when I say this. My name is Atera. And I won't stop making videos until someone hears me and stands up with me, okay? I just want to make myself very abundantly clear when I tell you this. I'm a college graduate. I am not one of these people that just, woke up and say, hey, I'm going to start doing. No, I actually thought about what I'm going to say. I'm not a comedian. Yes, I may have funny videos, but that's the funny part of me, just trying to make myself laugh because it keeps me from crying. Because right now I'm sad, I'm broken, but I have the support that I need to say, okay, I can get through this, okay? And I want to show everyone that this generation isn't doomed, because I have to have hope. Like last night I watched the movie Miracles Sent from Heaven, or Miracles from Heaven. Pretty much, long story short, it was about the little girl who got really sick. She had gastro problems with her stomach, and she was going to die. And one day when she was at home, her sister helped her up in the tree, and she fell in a hole. And when she supposed to have died, this is based on a true story, she supposed to have died or had broken bones or been, brain dead. She was none of these things. And if it wasn't for, if it wasn't for God healed her. Not only did she have not one broken bone, maybe just a cut right here for her forehead, she got better. No gastro problems, no nothing. And it's movies like that that give me hope. It's movies like God's Not Dead. I love, love, love that movie. It shows like 13 Reasons Why that there are still people out here that know and want to channel the right energy in this universe and tell us as a body of one, hey, I bleed, you bleed, we bleed together. I cry, you cry, let's cry together. We are not alone, okay? And I just want to know it's going to be okay. I know it's going to be okay. It has to be okay, because my son is only going on 3. And I have nieces and nephews and cousins and everything that are around the same age. And it's like I see these young kids out here, whether they're holding a cigarette or, drinking, or I'm fed up. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. We have to do better. We have to do better, parents. Parents, when I tell you, I'm not here to place judgment. No, because if you work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and you can't be at home, I just want to put it out there that our kids need us. Not just kids, our adults, our brothers and sisters, whether we're this color, whether we're white, but I don't care. We need to band together and figure it out. So help me figure it out, world. I can't do this alone. I love you, love bugs. Inbox me.